Humanity has struggled for centuries to discern right from wrong. Yet, there was one man who revolutionized ethics for the entire world. A guide to moral discernment. God's story, our submission. Many of the world's most impactful teachings come directly from his words, like the Golden Rule. Billions still follow his teachings, even today. All religions pull something from Jesus, whether it be Buddhism, Islam, Judaism. If we can understand Jesus' method for moral reasoning, we can sharpen our ability to ethically reason. Jesus' ethics were shaped by God's will, expressed in Torah, God's design, expressed in creation, and God's destiny, expressed in eschatology. First, Jesus morally reasoned from God's will, expressed in Torah. He placed himself within God's story by referring back to what was written. When asked which commandment was greatest, he said, "Love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself." This is a reference back to the Old Testament commandments to love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus sought God's will for his life in Scripture. It's like an employee who checks the company's mission statement to align himself to it. Jesus checked God's mission statement to align himself to God's story. Jesus submitted to it. Second, Jesus reasoned from God's design in creation. He believed that his life had an author, and that the world had an author, and that informed his ethics. He treated creation itself as revelation. Jesus ethically reasoned from God's design. Jesus' creation ethic is most clearly showcased when it comes to divorce. He says that what God joins, no man can separate, because it was this way from the beginning. Jesus reasons about marriage from creation, showing that creation is a valid method. Appealing to design is like asking the creator of a computer how it works. He knows exactly how to fix it, because design informs proper function. By appealing to design, Jesus acknowledges God as the author whose word creates moral meaning. Design informs ethics just as much as Torah does. Finally, Jesus reasons from God's destiny for the world. This is called his eschatological ethic. He lived and taught with the end of the story in view. One place amongst many others that this can be seen are in the Beatitudes, where he says, "Blessed are, for they will." This looks forward to God's destiny. Keeping the end in mind helped Jesus ethically reason. It's like a college student who looks forward to his graduation day when he's taking a tough exam to give him hope. Or it's like a man who knows not to speed when a cop is behind him because he knows he will get pulled over. Jesus uses eschatological moral reasoning both when it comes to judgment and hope. Jesus saw God's story from beginning to end, from creation to kingdom. His ethics were shaped by Torah, creation, and eschatology. If we can understand Jesus' ethics, we can sharpen our own moral discernment. Jesus morally reasoned by placing himself within God's story, whether it be through God's design in creation, God's will in Torah, or God's destiny in eschatology. It was all ultimately God's. Jesus ethically reasoned by placing himself within God's story.